Hi friends! So I've been thinking about Mars recently, partially because the rover sent back some awesome pictures, also partially because companies like SpaceX and Boeing are researching how to colonize Mars, but mainly because I was wondering if Bruno Mars goes to Mars, is he gonna have to change his name to like Bruno Earth? Also Boeing, is that how you say Boeing? I'm very insecure, is it Boeing? Boeing. Anyway, the idea of colonizing Mars is super exciting to me. Like, I'm nerding out about this entire situation. I mean, it would be such a huge leap for humanity, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit hesitant, because isn't colonizing generally a bad thing? You know, because in school we learned in 1942 Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and we know how that turned out. And I'm just like, in the future, is there gonna be a Mars version of this where they're just like, oh, in 2043, Earthlings spread syphilis to you and me? I wouldn't put it past us. But let's go through the pros and cons of actually trying to set up camp on Mars. Pro, another space race. A space race can lead to a tech boom, and the last one gave us so much stuff. Everything from GPS, to headphones, to memory foam. My lower back would like to especially thank NASA for that last one. Funding more innovation leads to better life on Earth. Because if we can figure out how to grow food on Mars, we can also help solve hunger here on Earth. I don't know, in 10 years, they might invent a little seed where you just plant it, pour water in it, and boom, a Starbucks just grows right there. Although, to be honest, they might already have those because there's no other way to explain how those keep popping up so fast. But this also leads me to my first con, because funding innovation leads to a better life on Earth, but so does just funding life on Earth. I mean, yes, that money could be invested into rockets, but it could be invested into schools and hospitals here on Earth, or McDonald's where their ice cream machine is not broken. Do those even exist anymore? Is that just something I made up in my mind? I'm starting to think y'all don't even serve ice cream. It's just one big joke. Having said that, maybe we don't have to choose though, because people always love to act that it's one solution or the other, and we can't do both. How are we letting in refugees when we have plenty of homeless veterans to take care of here at home? Why is Paramount Plus now a thing when I just started paying for HBO Max? Why are they making a new Harry Potter series when I still have no clue what's happening in Fantastic Beasts? But we could fund Mars exploration while also funding urgent issues on Earth. Think hunger, poverty, pollution. And while we're fixing things here, I'm just saying, could we make it so I don't lose service in an elevator? I feel like we should be past that. Here's another pro. Humans would settle a whole new world. Here's the con though. Humans would settle a whole new world. Settling on a new planet might mean we just repeat the mistakes we made on the old one. I can already see it. Years from now, people on Mars will be protesting Martian global warming, or saying things like, you know, actually Space Jam is offensive, that's just space appropriation. But all jokes aside, I still get hyped about the possibilities. I mean, think about what Martian identity could be. Martian fashion, Martian food, Martian music. That's what it's probably gonna sound. That's what it's gonna sound like. On Mars, there's less gravity, so I could probably be someone that like rocks stilettos without my feet bleeding. I could rock bangs, possibly. That's a stretch, but I could, maybe. These Mars developments are exciting for me because I feel like it just reminds me of humans' never-ending desire to explore and invent. I mean, just think about what the first innovation could be from a space race. They could build something insane out of like a USB that plugs in the first time you try. I know that's too unrealistic, but something like that. In conclusion, hey, thanks so much for watching this clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more just like it. If you don't, none of us can leave sad.